Oh my God. One of my biggest pet peeves, and I ran into this not long ago at a conference, and it's an industry that is very much blue collar, and these guys work really, really hard. And it's nichey, right? It's really nichey. So it doesn't matter actually what kind of business it is or the category of business or whatever. I hear this all the time. I hear this. People tell me all the time that either they tried to sell their business or their friend tried to sell their business or a friend of a friend tried to sell their business and they had no luck. So the business is unsellable and they're not going to sell it. Yep. Did you hear me? I just put it out there out loud. So they would tell me that they tried to sell it or their friend was trying to sell their business or their friend's friend tried to sell their business and they failed, so they can't sell it. It's unsellable. Nobody wants it because they tried and nobody wants it. And I'm going to call bullshit on it. Yes, I said it. Bullshit. So let's just kind of like break it down so that we're both on the same page and you get what I'm saying, okay? I have 30 years of marketing experience. So when someone tells me their little story that they try to sell it or their friend's friend tried to sell it and they couldn't sell it, so it's unsellable, the first thing I ask is, how many years of marketing experience do they have? I'm asking you. And they'll tell me none. And I'm like, okay. And so then they'll go on and say, well, they know the industry, they know people who are interested, blah, blah, blah. And that's great. And I'm sure they do, which is great. And it's very commendable and that's awesome. But you're an expert in what it is you're doing. So I don't care if it's plumbing, heating and air, commercial clean, whatever it is, okay? Manufacturing. You tried to sell it, or your friend's friend tried to sell it, and they're not a marketing expert. They're a business owner and they're an expert in their industry. This is why I emphasize make sure you have your partners in place, because a business broker who does mergers and acquisition, they're an expert in that. I have 36,000 buyers in my database. 36,000. So I asked this person, I said, how many buyers do they have in their database? Well, they don't have any buyers. They only went to their competitors. Okay. Well, I know buyers from all over who are itching. They're chomping at the bit, waiting for me to list another business. So can you not believe that I would be way more successful as a business broker, mergers and acquisition than you would be? Absolutely, hands down. So please put yourself in perspective, because I think it takes another person talking to someone and looking from the outside in to say or suggest this. I mean, if you didn't have 36,000 buyers, you can't say what I said, right? If you didn't have 30 years of marketing experience, like hands down, ABC, NBC, CBS, Telemundo, work for big brands like GM, Lexus, Ford. I mean, I can go on and on and on. So I have the knowledge, I have the background, I have the buyers. I think I might be a little more successful than that owner's friend or the owner who was trying to sell his own business. And there is value in any business that makes cash flow. There is absolutely hands down value in that business. And for anyone to tell me that their business is not worth anything, I'm going to call bullshit on that too. So I'm going to challenge you. Hit me up, call me, reach out to me. I will tell you that your business is worth selling. And I will also tell you there are buyers out there looking for a business just like yours. But if you have your blinders on and if you're listening to all this outside noise, oh, you can't sell your business. Oh, because I couldn't find a buyer, you're not going to be able to find a buyer. Oh, you can't sell your business because if I wasn't able to sell my business, you're not going to be able to sell your business. And again, I'm going to call bullshit on that. Okay? Hey, I'm Kat Ramirez. I have a 95% close rate. 95%. I only take businesses that can and will sell that I feel confident about, okay? And so if you are in a situation where you're looking at thinking about selling your business, or you want a business valuation to understand what your options might be, or if it is even worth your time to put it out there and your time and energy to meet with these buyers, then reach out to me, because I do offer free consultations and I do help businesses, exit successfully. Yep, that's me. I can do it. I can help you. Call me. You got this.